What is up, you guys? This is Mini Superheroes Today.
Hey guys, Jonathan here. And in today's video, I want to talk about 10 celebrities that you never knew were actually into LEGO. So today, I aggregated a list of 10 celebrities that you may not know are into LEGO, and I even have a couple honorable mentions from Marvel stars that we'll get to a little later in the list. Alright, so at number 10, we have Dave Grohl of Nirvana and the Foo Fighters. Now this one took me as a surprise, but he does come in at number 10 because he just barely squeaks onto the list.
So some people can see music.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily, I sort of do that, where whenever I hear a song, it's almost like these little Lego shapes in my mind.
Yes.
So that's how I remember arrangement. That's how I remember composition. It becomes a visual thing for me to rely on because I can't read music.
He doesn't actively talk about the fact that he's into LEGO currently or that he has some big collection, but he talks about the fact that he sees music kind of like he sees LEGO bricks. In addition to that, he's also got this excerpt from his book that he talks about standing in the LEGO aisle, and if you want to pause it here and read the excerpt, you certainly can. But it's apparent that Dave Grohl has a love for LEGO, which lands him on the list. At number 9, we have Matthew Perry. Now, we all love him as Chandler from Friends, but he's also been made into 2 LEGO sets at this point. When the Friends LEGO set came out, he actually tweeted that he was building it, and he tweeted that he made a custom of him as Batman. So the reason that he lands on the list a little higher than Dave Grohl is he's actually talked about a LEGO set he's built in recent times, and he apparently has enough LEGO pieces around that he could build a custom of him as Batman, so that means he's got more than one LEGO set, and that lands him at number 9 on the list. At number 8, we have Anna Kendrick, one of my favorite actresses, and she went on to Jimmy Fallon to talk about her LEGO hobby.
What are some of the things you're making with Legos?
I'm doing like a couple projects at once. I just finished the Millennium Falcon, and I'm doing.
No, that's the biggest one.
Yeah, well, I think the Death Star is the biggest one. Actually, I think, I finished.
You've become like a Lego nerd.
Yeah, actually, I think you'll find that, check this out.
Holy mackerel!
Hi. Oh, that's just you. Hi.
Oh my gosh, it's beautiful.
I'm like weirdly attached to it. Like, I'm gonna like take it apart and I'm gonna like, you know, give it to a kid when this is all over. But like, it's hard for me to not want to like build a shelf of like all the Legos that I made, because I do feel like weirdly proud of it. Like when you make an IKEA piece of furniture and you're like, maybe I'm a carpenter.
Now, as we picked up here, she got into the hobby during the lockdowns, so she built the Millennium Falcon, but in the same interview, she does say she's gonna give all her models away to kids, which presumably has happened since the lockdowns are over, so if that's true and she did give away her models, she's not a die-hard fan like us who can't get rid of our models, so she's on the list, but she's got to be ranked a little lower than who comes next. At number 7, we have a very wholesome entry, and that is Britney Spears. Yes, the pop star Britney Spears is into LEGO, or at least was as of the time she posted this Instagram post back in 2011, saying that her and her kids were building LEGO together. I think that that is super, super wholesome, that she's doing it as a family hobby, and who knows, over the last decade plus, maybe she's gotten more LEGO sets and just hasn't posted about them. I'd like to think so, but I guess we'll never know. At number 6, we have Daniel Radcliffe, aka Harry Potter, and actually he's grown into a pretty awesome actor in his own right outside of that, but it's pretty cool that he's into LEGO. In fact, on the Colbert Show, he talked about building the LEGO Jurassic Park T-Rex and Gate set, so that's awesome to see him talk about it. But I think there's something even cooler than that. I mean, the dude is literally Harry Potter, who has had dozens of LEGO sets made over the years, so I'd be curious if he has like a secret Harry Potter LEGO collection, and I think that that lands him on the list because, come on, bro likes LEGO and he has a minifig of himself. At number 6, we have Terry Crews, who posted about his UCS TIE Fighter that he built. Now, I think that this lands him pretty high on the list because not only is that a pretty random set to have built, but it's a pretty big set too. You know, it's not like he bought a 4+ set or something really easy to build. I think that that's cool. On top of that, he had a very wholesome message that you can pause and read if you're so interested. And even though I said we're not going to talk about LEGO Masters or anything, he was on LEGO Masters as a guest at one point, which is pretty cool, and it's got to earn him a couple points for being on the list, even though he's on here by his own merit before LEGO Masters is even considered. At number 4, we have will.i.am of the Black Eyed Peas. Now, the crazy thing about this is not only has he worn Lego on the red carpet by way of a Lego hat and a Lego medallion, but he also is one of the few celebrities to have a Lego minifigure made of him. Now, when I say celebrities that have a minifig made of them, I don't mean like the previous example where Daniel Radcliffe has Harry Potter figures made of him. I mean, there's literally a will.i.am minifigure that was given out as a promotion for Lego Education a number of years ago. That figure is very, very expensive because it's super rare, and it's one of the few cases where a true name celebrity, not a character in a movie, has a minifigure made of them, and that earns you some big points for being on this list. Now, before we get to our top 3, I want to talk about a couple Marvel stars that make the list. Now, these are some MCU actors and actresses that have talked about Lego or expressed their fandom for Lego, but I wanted to keep them separate because I don't know, I just thought it'd be cool to do a little Marvel section breakdown. So the first one I want to mention is Pom Klementieff, the actress that plays Mantis in Guardians of the Galaxy. When Volume 2 came out, she tweeted that Lego sent her a Mantis minifigure as a celebration, and I just think it's so wholesome that she was so excited about it that she had to tweet with her minifig. Probably the coolest piece of Lego Marvel actor fan media we've ever seen came from Xochitl Gomez, who plays America Chavez in Multiverse of Madness. She literally did a video online of her building the Lego set with her in it. As far as this list goes, that is about the coolest video that we could possibly have, so that's awesome. If they made a Lego set with me in it, I would absolutely make a video building that, and she did that, which is super cool. Now, probably the biggest Lego fan in the Marvel section of this video is gonna be Brie Larson. Not only has she attended a couple press events with Lego, she went to the Lego movie premiere back in the day, and she did a Lego Avengers Endgame product launch where she's standing next to a life-size Captain Marvel built out of Lego bricks. But she also posted about the Lego Office Dunder Mifflin set that she built, and I think that that is just so cool. Like, we all have a set that Brie Larson has. I don't know. For some reason, I just think that's super cool and super relatable, because it's like, yeah, a lot of us have built that set too, and so has Captain Marvel, so she's definitely on this list too. And finally, I'd be remiss not to mention Chris Pratt. Yes, I know I said we weren't going to talk about Lego movie actors, but come on. Chris Pratt is Emmett from the Lego movie. He's also Rex Dangervest from the Lego movie 2, and he's Star-Lord, and he's Owen Grady, all of which have Lego minifigures made for them, so it's pretty amazing that he has so many minifigs made of him. He's been involved with so much Lego stuff, and I want to get back to our main top 10, but it is worth talking about the fact that Chris Pratt is living the Lego fan's dream for sure. Okay, so we're back to our traditional list, and these are the 3 biggest Lego fans that you probably didn't know about. At number 3, we have Orlando Bloom. He did an interview during the lockdown days where you could see all of his models built up behind him that he built with his son, which I think is so wholesome and so awesome. And as this list goes, that's one of the biggest Lego collections that we've seen from any celebrity on this list.
Is that your work behind you, or is that your son's Lego work? Yeah.
This is hours of quarantining.
Those are Legos?
Those are Legos. I actually found it kind of reassuring, and obviously, me and Flynn started with this big silver Porsche up here.
Yeah.
And I got so into it. He would like go, Dad, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm like, just another 15 minutes. We can do it.
Let me stay up. Please let me stay up a little longer.
The next page. We want to open the next bag.
You're my dad. Yeah. You can stay up as long as you like. What's the green one up there? What's the green one on the top corner there?
That's a Defender 90, a Land Rover Defender 90.
I didn't even know they made these Legos.
Oh man, neither did I. And now nothing's changed. I mean, now I'm just like, there's another Porsche. There's like this is a fastback 1967. I mean, it's just fun.
Wow.
It's just
I'd also be remiss not to mention the fact that he also has multiple minifigures made of him by way of Will Turner and Legolas, so I mean, that's pretty cool and worth mentioning too. I wonder if he has his own minifigs in his collection. I would hope so. At number 2, we have David Beckham, everybody's favorite soccer athlete, and it's pretty amazing. There's so many images of him building Lego, talking about Lego, shopping for Lego online that I'm just gonna show a few here, but this dude is one of us. Like, if he showed up at Brick Fair, Virginia, it would not shock me at all. I think he is one of the biggest Lego fans out there, let alone the biggest Lego celebrity fans out there, but super, super cool to see Beckham on the list, and he's at number 2. And at number 1, it should be no surprise that the biggest celebrity Lego fan is Ed Sheeran. Not only did this guy write a song called Lego House, but he also auctioned off some of his childhood bricks for charity years ago, and there's so many pictures of him floating around on the internet buying Lego, building Lego. I mean, this dude is an absolute fan. To have a Billboard charting song called Lego House, I think that alone puts you at the top of the list. But the fact that he actively collects and builds on top of that, and he seems like just a really wholesome, good guy to begin with, is super, super awesome, and that's why I put him at number 1 on this list. Are there any celebrities you know collect Lego that didn't make the list? Drop a comment and let me know. Be sure to hit like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Well, you made it to the end of the video. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and maybe check out one of my other videos listed here.